All right, we are in the equipment room of the Columbus Blue Jackets with assistant trainer Jamie Healy. Thanks for being with us, Heels.
Thanks, Jody.
And we're shooting tools of the trade for Ace Hardware. And today, it's skates, sharpening blades. He's going to take us on tour. All right, what do we got? Okay, so you're going to sharpen the skate. Every player likes it differently.
Yes.
How about the height of the steel? What do you do with
Every
this?
player is different. Some guys like a really large piece of steel that makes them feel taller, I guess, or you know, it's all about how you feel on the ice. Different, the way they skate, the way they turn. That's a different type of hollow we put in the blade. It's all dependent on how the player, his type of style, right? So that depends on what type of hollow we put in their blade. So we take this as the device that puts the hollow onto the wheel. So what we do is we replicate this hollow into a blade. So if you can see that, hold it up to a light right here. So if you can see that, this is very deep. But that is what you're doing. Every skate blade has two edges on it. So the deeper the hollow, the more turning ability you're going to have, the less glide you will have. The shallower the hollow, the more glide you'll have, the less turning ability you'll have.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so you've got what's the blue circle?
That is our wheel. So we put the hollow, what you saw on that spinner, this is called a spinner. It's a type of system we use. That shape of the spinner is on that wheel right there, and that's what is being carved into the skate blade. So right now we're doing Marcus Nudavara. He is 1.25 inches, so he's one of the players with a less hollow. Very flat.
Now, does it depend which way you go, which hand you are? Like, you go left or right?
Most people do left or right. Some people don't. But it keeps the, you know, if any one of us do skates here, we all do it in the same direction. Keeps everything universal and keeps the same profile on the skate blade as we do it.
Okay.
And this puts a finish on the blade, makes it nice and smooth, no burrs.
How many passes about?
Depends how damaged the blade is. We do skates every game day, as well as the spares, right? So we're always doing skates, so rarely do they need it bad, unless during a game they get damaged quite a bit.
Can you feel it when you go along the wheel? Do you know when it's right, or is it something that you just have to eyeball?
You just kind of know. You look at the blade before you start sharpening to know what you're dealing with.
Okay.
See how if there's any damage on the toe in the middle of the heel. And then as you do it, you know, you can tell if both edges are hitting the wheel properly. We have adjustments here. You know, it goes up 1/1000th of an inch every time you click it. So that's my how minute it is, and you can, you know, it gets very exact. We have a gauge over here that tells you how level it is and whatnot. So we also want to talk about popping the blades out, right?
So you just pull these out. Can I pull these out?
Sure.
So these are sharpened and ready to go.
They're already sharpened, yeah.
Is there a left and a right?
No, there could be, but no. They're interchangeable, same hollow.
So it just pops right in the bottom of the skate.
Yeah. So right here we'll pull out Nudavara's. That's who I have right here. So he'd be obviously 65.
I'm going to try to put these back in the right spot.
I'll get them. Just put them.
You know the blades.
I know
those
where
are sharp.
They're sharp.
And I put them in upside down.
You did.
That's why they're this way.
And they're backwards.
And they're backwards. All right. That's why I don't work back here.
That's okay. So pull out 65.
Okay, 65.
Yeah.
Here we go. So you do this in a game.
We do this in a game.
Okay, just need one.
That's why I wear this glove during the bench, because we do this very quickly. So come off, you press this trigger right here, blade pops out, grab the new blade, insert it, boom.
That's it?
That's it.
Sometimes we see you with a tool.
Well, it's because it's easier to do when you're holding the skate in your hand.
Oh.
But when a player, you know, is on the ice, you've got to get there. There's snow, there's ice in there. Everything's wet, it's slippery, it's hard to do when you're on there. So we have a device that pops it out.
Really cool.
Boom, there you go. When this blade changing system came out like 4 years ago, you know, we all kind of like, well, this isn't going to work, this is going to break, but it's held its own, and it helps us keep the players on the ice.
So it's good.
A little bit more work for us. We have a lot more sharpening to do, but you know, keeps the player in the game. Nobody misses a shift. That's the name of the game.
Yeah, so that's a key. Before, when the skate blade needed to be repaired, the player would have to undo his skate, maybe put on a new skate, or wait until this gets sharpened.
They would wait, and then you'd hear the coaches yelling.
Where's the skate?
And even back in your day, Jody, we had players come off, and they may or may not have needed their skate done.
Right,
They might have wanted a break.
Right, I fell down. It's got to be the skate.
It's got to be the skate.
All right, well, thanks for your time. We
All right.
appreciate it back
No
here.
problem, man.
Tools of the Trade with Jamie Healy.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.